In this video, we are going to be mastering the Armored Titan inside of Attack on Titan Revolution. So in the last video I made on this game, I managed to get insanely lucky with getting the Armored Serum, so that way I can become the Armored Titan. So in this video, we are going to try to max it from the default, like bare minimum stats, all the way up to the max level 13 on every single stat. So we're going to be dealing a ton of damage, have way too much health. The armored part is very accurate. And this thing is generally just a beast that we will also be comparing to the Attack Titan at the end of the video with just like my general opinion between the two. But if you haven't already and you do enjoy this video, please drop a quick like and subscribe. It is free and it does help out the channel. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, it's armor time. Let's do this. So if you don't know, in my last video on this game, I ran a whole bunch of the Armored Titan raid. I ran the hardest version of it. I also managed to get the Armored Serum. Here's the 2 clips of that. Oh my god! Another serum! What the heck? That is 2 serums! Also, just go watch that video because it was really good. But my lord, 2 Armored Serums is insane. But let me go ahead. Let me equip the Armored Serum. If you watch my last video, first of all, here's my perk collection. I'm using this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. But I've also started using Adaption after my last video because I got a comment. By the way, all these videos are recorded like at minimum like 2 days before they went out, just because of like editing time and the fact that I'm doing more than one at once. But I got a comment like 2 or 3 videos ago saying that I should probably use Adaption as a Titan shifter. So I tried it out, and it's actually quite nice for the raids. Like this, the stacking of being immune to attacks is very nice. The rounds are actually much smoother. But I still don't like it overall if I'm using ODM gear, because that damage is very scary if you're using ODM. But I'll be using it because I am using the Armored Titan. But just because I have the Armored Titan, it does not mean that it is super powerful. I actually have to level this thing up. It's still super powerful, don't get me wrong, but I can make it way stronger. Some of them only have a few levels just because of like the little bit of times I was messing around with them, like learning the abilities. There's also this menu. Now, this kind of like another version of the skill tree where you can unlock different perks. And they do require the armor shards. I have 9 of them. I only need 6, so I have more than enough. Now, even though I have them, I'm only going to go ahead and buy this first one, which increases my mastery gain by 10%. That is massively worth it. Now, these next ones, I have Enhanced Resolve, which levels up all my passives by 2. Grand Entrance, which lets me shift even while stunned, which is very nice. So, like, if a Titan's holding me, I can shift to get out of it. Skillful Mastery, which raises the abilities by 2. Reinforced Armor, which is going to be amazing. Not being able to be stunned by being hit is going to be so nice. Like, whenever, if you've ever used the Titan shifter before, you get hit, you can't swing back till after you get done being staggered. It's like the only downside of using a shifter. This negates that, I'm pretty sure, which is nice. And then we have this one, which raises everything by an additional level. I'm not going to buy these because these additional levels require more experience. Like if I purchased those right now, I would end up skipping this level, which only requires like 500 experience. This one requires 2,000 at level 3. This one requires 1,000. I would be skipping those. And later down the line, for like level 11, 12, and 13, they would all require me to grind 5,000 experience for each level. Which I don't have to tell you that would be significantly slower. So I'm going to claim those at the very, very end. There I guess now they're all written down. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run one of these normal rounds. I'm going to do Giant Forest Aberrant, specifically the guard game mode, because it makes it way faster. And let's see how much experience I get from a singular round. Plus, I also want to show off the abilities because they're really cool. So, kill a bunch of Titans, then transform. And it is now armor time. Perfect. And I can only hit the 1 Titan at a time, unfortunately, which does make it very, very slow. Let's also go ahead and activate this ability, which increases my defense. And then we'll activate this ability, which decreases my defense for more speed. I think we also have this ability, which can hit more than 1 target. Very, very nice punch. Then I also have this ability, which lets me grab a Titan like a football, and I can throw it, and everything within his path dies. And then I also have this ability, which heals me, and also deals damage. Can I hit like all these guys with the corpse? Oh my god, you can get quite a few of them. I will say, that punch is probably my favorite ability, though. My lord. But my goal right now is just to spam abilities. Like, as soon as stuff goes off cooldown, I'm using it. Even if it's not like the most optimal thing to use. I just want to use stuff. And when I have nothing, I'll just M1 click. Because this killing stuff normally also levels stuff up. But there you go. That was one round. Okay, so from that round, we started with 127. We went up to 297. This is going to take so long to level up. This one was at 737 out of 1,000. And now it's 58 into the next one. That one leveled up a little faster. Titan Toss only gained like 200 experience. This one didn't go up at all, obviously. Earthbreaker went up by a ton. Almost 900 experience in a single round. This one went up by like 100. This one probably go up if I get hit more. I probably need to just go into a round and let everything hit me over and over again while I heal. Speaking of, Roar also went up like 300 experience. Shifter Mastery went up like 40. Oh, Lord. I might just need to go into a round and constantly shift and unshift. Because this didn't get any experience either. There's no reason level eject. It does nothing. But, I mean, it'll help with Shifter Mastery probably. We'll see. This is going to be the definition of why are you hitting yourself for like 5 minutes. Alright, time for some fun. See, the best part about this round is that tons of Titans are always spawning. Throw! There we go. I got flung into the air because of that too. Oh Lord, I only hit one target, so killing other Titans is going to be so annoying. I just realized. This one also gives me a lot of time to just use abilities, because I think even if I don't kill anything with an ability, just using it gives experience. Also, you can just compare my size now. This is how big I am compared to the Armor Titan when I'm like bare minimum stats. Like, I am a whole head shorter right now. What the heck just happened? What the heck? Okay, there is definitely some glitches. Oh, come on. Not again. What the heck even is this? Am I really starting to feel the lack of attack from not having the attack Titan? Of course, this is also just a fresh armored, so... Took 11, almost 12 minutes! Oh, Lord, okay, that better have given us a lot of mastery experience. This went up like 190 experience-ish. Courage went up a whole bunch. I think it went up like 1.6k or whatever. That was good for Courage. Earthbreaker's way higher. It was like 2 levels lower. I think this got like almost like 7,000 experience. Shifter Mastery. Oh no. I did get quite a bit. A lot more. It got like 300. Almost 400. That's not bad. Roar got like 800, I think. I'm not even sure. Might have gotten 1,800 because I don't know if it went up a level or not. I didn't write down the levels. Steven's Mastery is doing good. We're at 11% damage reduction. And my eject's doing nothing again. I'm so mad I can't hit more than one. This is gonna make this so difficult to use. But the abilities are so good to counteract that. It's literally so fast. And it doesn't ever seem to wear off. It was already at level 7. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be so fast. Ow, although that's why I don't like having adaptation. Look at that damage I just took. 1 hit. And half my health is gone. I hate that. Oh, come on. Not again. And there we go. Finally. It is so slow with this one. 14.5 minutes, my lord. Well, let's see any good levels. Well, this one's almost maxed. Like, one more round, this thing's done. Okay. It looks like the slowest ability is going to be Phase Shift. I think this one is leveling up when I activate it, and also when I'm getting that HP knocked down, because it's at 30% now. This one will probably be exponential if the max HP shield increases the experience. This one isn't going too bad. Roar's doing good. Just the more I use it, the better. I think the more I get hit, this is going up, and I think it's the same for this. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, because it's almost maxed out, I'm just going to run like one of these rounds, and it should give me like enough. All I'm going to say, though, is as soon as I get that throw ability maxed out, I don't think I'm going to use it again. For some mysterious reason, I don't think I'm going to use it again. You know, until they fix it. Because they haven't done their bug fixes yet for this update. Die! That's my favorite. Okay, yeah, that's my favorite attack. 100%. That is so satisfying. That is significantly better than Aaron's punch. Because Aaron's punch only would have killed like half of those guys. Well, it would have killed most of them, but there would have been like a few left alive because of the kill limit. Okay, even though it's level 10 and it doesn't have it maxed out, like there's an experience bar here, I'm gonna ignore that. Hopefully that's not a bad decision. We're gonna unequip that and equip our unstoppable charge. That's probably gonna be equally as good. Let's see. Oh my lord, yeah, that's gonna be amazing. It ended immediately because I had too many targets, but that is gonna give so much experience so fast. Look at that, it already went up a level. And there we go. Okay, now we have a way more cooldown. That'll be better. Let's work on him. It did, I hit him once, but it only hit more than once, which is kind of disappointing. Because he can hit me more than once with his. I feel like I'm like a little brother charging at an older brother, just doing nothing. That was actually really cool. The one time that glitch did something that I like. That took 11 minutes. That was actually faster. And that wasn't too bad for experience either. This is gonna be most pain because I think you can only get experience on this one by using it, and it has such a long cooldown. But like this one, I think you get experience for getting hit. You know what? Okay, y'all can fight the big boss. I'm gonna defend these boats. If these boats die, we all lose. You see, that one ability has a 60-second cooldown. It's gonna take so long to level up. Oh, I think it's been 15 minutes. There's no Titans anymore. Yeah, they made it to where Titans won't spawn after 15 minutes to prevent basically people from doing what I was just doing. So now it's just the big guy. Luckily for me, I'm like immune to like all of his attacks because of my adaptation. So yeah, because there's no Titans anymore, I should probably hit them faster rather than slower because now I'm on a time limit. A very long time limit, but time limit nonetheless. Yeah, it took almost 17 minutes to do that round. And everything's doing pretty decent on levels, except for the shifter mastery and phase shift taking forever. Then a solo round, 12 minutes and 185 kills, not bad. Levels are increasing. Like one more round and that will be max. And I might just like stop using it. And it looks like it's gonna max out at 40%. I am gonna do something that's probably gonna help me in the long term. I want to swap over to this scarf I have, which has massive amount of skill cooldown reduction. I'm at 93.6% now. I want to do that to lower the cooldown on my one ability that's taking forever to level up. I mean, just to see activate the ability. And the cooldown's now 50 seconds. So it's 10 seconds faster, which I'm guessing is fine. And hey, there we go, maxed it out. Yeah, 40% max HP. That is very good. Okay, 2 more rounds that was my 250th raid ever. And on it, we are now at level 9 on the charge. We're almost done with it. Titan Toss still needing 2 levels, 3 levels, 4 levels. We're getting there. I'll do a full review of like what I think of this Titan at the end, but I will say I'm being saved a lot of annoyance by using the adaptation perk for sure. Because if I was getting constantly staggered by getting hit by these Titans, I can only hit one at once with my M1. I would be losing my mind. But the fact that I just basically ignore their attacks while they're sitting there is so nice. Because like I can't be hit by most things. I basically only get hit by the special abilities from the boss. Of course, I'm pretty sure once I get my that one upgrade that gives me hyper armor, then it'll basically be the exact same thing as my perk. But for everything, like I'll like do a full review at the end. But I'm pretty sure that's what's saving me on this grind from not losing my mind. Another serum! From a normal chest. No way. Because it was on the smaller chest. That was a 0.23%. That was insane. My lord. And okay, there we go. Like another round later, and that is done. And there we go. Like 3 more rounds later, and Titan Toss is max. Right, we're doing good. We got the core abilities done. So like we're dealing max damage. I could probably force levels on this by taking off my resistance thing. My adaptation. If I just take more damage faster. You know what? Yeah, let's try that. Let's go into my perks and we'll get rid of adaptation and equip, I'm guessing robust for now because I don't really have another perk to replace it with yet. Yeah, this should be good. Just let him hit me. Okay, 1 round of just being hit. I don't wonder if the shields are causing problems, but I mean, hey, that's getting experience, so it's working. Okay, let's go until these 2 are maxed then. Just do what I just did over and over again. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and replace my shield with just like a guardian or something, just that way I stopped getting that because I think that might be causing me a problem. Oh my gosh, finally! Roar is now complete. We're also getting very close on defense mastery. Just like testing different things to figure out what gives experience. And Roar definitely gets experience when it heals me and when it deals damage. So it's very good to just use on big groups of Titans. I got that one maxed out finally, my lord. Phase shift is doing better. It's getting there. Not really though. It's halfway. Like I've stopped using courage in order to encourage more damage. But we also have shifter mastery, which I think I only get experience by M1ing mobs. I think. I'm not entirely sure because I did a round where I just didn't M1 anything. I didn't get hardly any experience, but M1ing does, I think, give a lot. So yeah, essentially we're going to sit around and M1 Titans one at a time, which is very miserable. Progress is being made, but very slowly. This is taking so long. And okay, there we go. Defense mastery is now mastered. My goodness, that took so long. There's a lot of getting hit. I love this game, but this is not fun, by the way. Oh gosh. And oh my lord, progress has been made again. Level 10 on eject somehow. I don't know how this one leveled up so fast. I started ejecting at the end of every single round, and it actually seemed to have worked really well. My phase shift is almost halfway done on the final level. And my shifter mastery is getting there, but it's probably the slowest. I don't know how these are so close to each other, but this one feels like it's moving so slow. But I have discovered something else that's actually really good for experience. If I go to Giant Forest and run Skirmish after your like Prestige 1 and have done the quests to unlock Thunder Spears, I'm going to go into this route and look at this. This is really cool. I don't know if this is a bug or not. But I load in, let me go into the air. Oh, die. But it keeps restarting the supplies mission over and over again, which is actually pretty insane for a pretty solid reason. And that is because once you complete the supplies mission, which does actually take a while, you end up with like 67 kills. I've had rounds go up to 80. But like as you can see, I got a decent amount of experience. I actually I don't even know how much I got here, but I think it might have been like 200, maybe 300. Maybe less. I don't remember what I was at before. I didn't write it down. But I mean, as you can see, progress can be made. Even phase shift got a bit of experience. And there we go. A few more rounds later. And shifter mastery is mastered. Oh my lord. And shocker, this still needs more experience. Who would have guessed that phase shift would have taken the longest? I'm actually surprised that it's not going to take that much longer though. Oh my lord. I'm never going to be done. And okay, that took way longer. I think that's like 15 minutes for that last little bit of experience. I'm not even kidding. I don't even know if I was doing this most optimal way because there's like no guides for this stuff because like most of the information on like how you level these things is like, oh, maybe you do this. And as most of the time is just use it. But look at this. So we get negative 10% defense on this one, 40%, 95%, 85.5, 17 seconds, 15% damage reduction, which is nice. A 7% HP with 12.5% damage every 4 seconds. On the stunning, 1.3, 20, 15, 650, and then there's nothing on here. Let's go ahead and finally get everything up to level 13. Boom, there we go. Everything's at 13 now. A fully maxed out Titan. Let me check my size first. Like I'm at 15.6. I went up like 0.1 meters, I think. 1.1, 23, 755 health is insane. 102 damage on the Earthbreaker is insane. 111 on the Titan Toss. I deal more damage to the Titans that I swing at than the Titan that I swing. That is, if that makes any sense. I don't know. 20 seconds on that's nice. I added 3 seconds. 46% HP is insane. And negative 7 defense. So it's basically just free movement speed if you use both of these. That is insane. But the most important thing is I have access to a reinforced armor now. So I want to go test this out. And depending on what it does will determine my final thoughts on the Armor Titan and whether or not it will get used. But if I activate Hyper Armor, I'm being hit, but it is not preventing me from swinging. That is nice. And with a super fast cooldown, by the time I lost it, I can get it back immediately. That is actually insane. 1 second, let me just group everything up. We'll even become super fast too. But while I group these up, I'll give my general opinion on this. And my general opinion is that this is a very, very good Titan, just like the Attack Titan. But it definitely has its own specific use case that is very good for clearing out groups of Titans. Even though I only hit one at a time with my M1, My 3 abilities right here, the big punch, the charge, and the roar for healing and all that, all are very, very good for clearing out Titans. Because from what I can tell, they don't have a limit on how many Titans can be hit by them. Unlike the attack Titan, where I'm pretty sure it does have a limit on how many Titans can be like killed by the corkscrew punch and the like down slam of the foot. And of course the M1 also has a limit, but it's much higher than this one. So the overall the M1's better. For clearing Titans like this, I'm going to give full credit to that this one is really, really good for clearing Titans. So if you're doing like the guard mode on Forest, oh my lord, this thing is so nice if you're actually using abilities. M1, miserably slow. Look at this. All these Titans, and I can still M1, even though they're all hitting me. This is crazy. That is actually so nice. Unfortunately, my adaptation attack basically just does that for both Titans. So there is the thing of the attack Titan also technically has that now. But this one is for every single attack. It can get very nice. I mean, let's look at this. All these I have like 30 Titans in front of me. All dead in a single attack. That is amazing. And this charge does that too. I'm not going to redo that, but you know what I mean. The charge does that also. But yeah, no, very, very good for grouped enemies like that. It is insane. The attack Titan wouldn't have killed all those. Of course, it would have killed in like 4 swings with the M1, but it's not nearly as cool. But you're just way faster, and you can deal with groups of enemies way quicker with just single button presses. But overall, I think the attack Titan is just better, which I mean, it does make sense because the attack Titan, from memory, because I haven't watched AOT in a while, I'm pretty sure the attack Titan has won most of the fights against the armor Titan, like a one-on-one battle. Minus like the first like 2 because he just didn't know what he was doing. But in perspective, the armor Titan, like this is like full-on Reiner armor Titan now, would absolutely demolish a fresh attack Titan user that did not have it leveled up, which would be like Aaron when he first got it, essentially. But when they're both fully like in their zone, the attack Titan is better. But let's go ahead, and I want to go compare my size to the armor Titan just to see how much bigger I am, because I was a whole head shorter before I started leveling it up. I should also know, don't get me wrong, that you still can die pretty easily with this thing. The only reason why I don't is because I'm already basically immortal if I'm in any Titan form anyway. So do be careful with your health. You just have the benefit of like basically all of your attacks make you immune to like getting hit for super long time. And head size, I'm a little bit shorter than the boss, which is accurate because the attack Titan is shorter than the attack Titan boss. But I am still significantly taller. Look at that. He's basically just a hair taller, like his hair. But also the damage on this is also generally lower than the attack Titan, which makes sense. The attack Titan has the benefit of having the hardening on the hands, which gives it like a ton more damage. And if you're lucky enough to have the berserk, it's even more damage. So you're better off just to, if you're going to fight bosses, like I'm not going to finish this round. If I'm going to fight bosses, I'm using the attack Titan. If I'm going to fight like groups of enemies that are all pretty grouped up like this, I'm using this Titan. But my lord, am I glad this is finally done, because it was very time consuming, but very worth it, because that is so cool.